I'm exhausted. We're gonna have there's gonna have two big ones before the July 4th. So that's gonna be a lot. A whole lot. Oh goodness. All right. Looks like we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hold right now, but we'll be
Yeah.
Like,
he's back in the car. He's back in the truck now. We'll be leaving soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure that no other patriots are left that parked in different areas.
Oh, nice.
This is, fairly compared to, it's not like we're in a city, a major city.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was good for you. Oh my gosh, that was really good of you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, because I was drove in earlier, just checking to make sure we saw anything from a distance.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was good. That was really good. Oh my gosh, you had a good day?
No, yeah, it was a great day.
I'm so glad. Good.
I'm glad it's over. I'll probably maybe have a beer when I get back.
There you go. Good deal. I'm sure there'll be a number of you. You'll be in good company. Awesome. We'll see you back there. He's a nice guy from Boston. All right, so we're getting ready to pull out of the Berkeley Springs, West Virginia church community parking lot and head back to camp. And I would say it was a successful rally. I am sore as all get out. We're just waiting to make sure everybody's situated. All right, here we go. I guess Santa. Hey, Carol. He is. Yeah, he was a trooper today, but the sun was really intense. There was a coolness on the breeze, and every now and again you get a gust of breeze, but the sun was very intense and it was a lot. And think the name of the game is Hydrate, Hydrate, Hydrate. And Ron is driving the truck. I pray you had a good day today. Yeah, definitely prayers. Oh, he's such a great guy. But he was really enjoying himself today. And we, you know, that tent got set up earlier. Yvonne made sure he was in the shade. And then it's like all these people came to him and sat with him all day. It was just great. Brian's amazing. Oh my goodness, Carol, that's amazing though. How awesome that they won. That's a full weekend though, isn't it? Oh, bless your heart. You are like the best kind of grandmother. That is amazing. I love it. Forgive me, I was eating some peanuts and I'm eating some cookies too because I didn't eat that much today at the rally, but I did have that big breakfast sandwich this morning, so I'm good. I'll bet you're tired. Oh, awesome. Yeah, my cousin's daughter, she's just been amazing. She's a championship softball. Oh Lord, I don't know if I have enough gas to get back. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to stop. Did he get eaten by the mosquitoes? I don't think so. I don't know. There was a breeze though, so I didn't get bit really. There was a fly that decided to bite me on my ankle at one point. That always hurts. And then it itches. But I was horrible at streaming today. I can't be selling jewelry that I've made, selling jewelry that somebody else made for the 1776 movement, and live stream all at the same time. And I know this one, but I tried, didn't I? And I think I failed miserably. I had the camera facing the wrong way and the tripod and everything. Gloria said she looked at it and all she could see was her, and I was like, oh no, are you kidding me? So he did. Oh no, That's terrible. I had bug bracelets and everything. I wish I'd known. Oh. I had those natural bug bracelets. Doggone it. Did anybody else give him some bug spray? Hi, Terp. Did anybody else give him some bug spray? I had forgotten to say hi to you first. Sorry about that. Because boy, if you get bit by a lot of mosquitoes, it makes you feel bad. Sometimes. Or it does me. They're blood-sucking vermin, mosquitoes. Whose stream were you on? Mine? One of my horrible streams today? Oh no. Uncle Deuce or Overseas said that there were some interesting comments, I think, on one of the streams. I'll definitely go back. Oh, Matthew? Oh, from when he was helping the migrants across, or once they got across, they were helping protect, make sure they stayed safe. I better get gas here, I guess. Oh, got you, Term. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Carol, we had agitators there, and they apparently came in last night. And even though we were told that we couldn't stay there at night, they were allowed to stay for some reason. And they stayed in the van. Apparently, they were playing music really loud, and from out of the van. While somebody else, there was a red car as well, somebody else was wandering around, and they were just, you know, kind of trying to engage people in conversation that was confrontational. We were asked not to engage, and in the end, when the I don't want to say too much. Anyway, they wound up leaving, you know. But and one of the adjutants wound up participating, so that was good. But all right, give me just a minute. I gotta get some gas. I'll be right back. plug it into maps. I'll probably just plug it into maps anyway. But I'll stick with you. Yeah, we don't have to take 9. There's another way though. Oh, goody. Oh, please, viewers, share my site. I guess I'm probably glad I didn't tell them today, though, because I was a maniac. Prime beef brisket made me hungry, so I threw a piece into my... That's not the same as prime, I can't even say it, prime beef brisket. Uh-oh, let me see what I missed here. I will read about stopping itching. Because those little suckers love me. I said S-U-C-K-E-R-S just to behave where they don't. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. You voiced exactly where I am. And everybody was really good in not engaging all day. And then all of a sudden we've got everybody around them. And I did not stream it. Quite frankly, I got extremely disappointed. And I did wind up going over and telling someone to get out from in front of the red car and let them leave. That's not what we do. And I got very disappointed because it was an amazing day. It was a curious day, and everything was peaceful, and one of those people wound up joining us. Now, you know, of their own free will, nobody was like, you know, open arms, welcome to the fold. It wasn't like that, but they participated and enjoyed themselves. And so I was watching, and I don't think that they were well. You know, this person this morning seemed very agitated and just not well. And I'm not talking about their sexuality. I'm not talking about anything. It could have been drug use. I don't know, but they just didn't seem like they were of sound mind this morning. And so I don't know. I guess everybody just did their best in not engaging all day long. And then all of a sudden that white van and the red car are being surrounded and kind of detained. Their loud music's playing and everything else. And it's just like, okay, wait a minute. What did we just miss out of the peaceful protest, and it will be peaceful, etc. And you know, what I don't want to do is I don't want to stir up more than is necessary. But for me, my opinion is that could have wound up extremely dangerous situation, because I was told, I did not see myself, that that they were carrying, that they had holsters on their hips this morning, that the agitators did, and West Virginia is right to carry. Now, I personally did not see that. And it seems to me that you don't surround a van and agitate the agitators. That's just me. I don't believe that two wrongs make a right. Now, the way that another person said it to me was that it was peaceful protest matched with a peaceful protest. It looked antagonistic to me. It didn't sound like it wasn't that antagonistic. It sounded antagonistic to me. It looked antagonistic, and it looked like roosters poking their chest out. Men and women, I'm describing. And when chests get poked out and are matched, we know that there can be a problem. And so I don't think it was right. And I'm not mad at any one person. It just seems like everybody came together and almost got that mob mentality of, you're going to agitate us all day. Well, this thing is over now and we're going to agitate you. And that's not right. Two wrongs do not make a right. So that's how I feel about it. I don't know how good the reception is here, but I hope I didn't lose y'all. I'd say that I might be in the minority with how I feel. But that's how I feel. I think some of you have heard me say time and time again that this is a spiritual battle, and we have to remain good. But I believe too that our society, we've hi Iggy, thank you. I believe as a society that we've been trained though to think more the way that of what was going on, what actually did occur tonight. I believe that there's some conditioning to behave in that manner, that an eye for an eye, a dig for a dig, you poke at me, I poke back at you, that kind of thing. That's, a lot of our media and movies, sitcoms, TV shows, whatever, it's, it's a whole lot of that match people where they're at. And I was so ashamed of myself out in Texas, when I matched that guy when he came to find me, because he wanted to tell me something and never let me tell him that I was trying to ask for his help. He never let me get it out. I wound up matching his voice. I matched how loud, because I'm vocally trained. I can bellow. I can project my voice, and I got so angry and even went to walk away and came back and said another thing. I was so upset and angry and frightened even. But then later on, I got really mad at myself because I matched that guy where he was. I matched him right where he was at, and that is not what I'm supposed to do. It had been 4 years since I had done that, and I was so disappointed in myself. People want to know. I mean, that's all it is. Those people just, camped out like all day, and one of them walked around, and they were playing loud music out of the white van, And some people in the movement decided to poke back once the rally was over and play, patriotic music as loud as they could, and surround the vehicles, try to prevent the one red vehicle from leaving by blocking. And the white van most certainly couldn't have left. And 3 of the sheriffs came out again and to check out the van and everything. I just don't, that's not peaceful protesting. They matched them where they were at. So that's just me. I got mods. I got a couple mods. I got Gloria and I got Uncle Deuce. Is that right, Liberal Moms? Oh my gosh. I was too far away. I couldn't hear it. Where we were doing the merchandising, I couldn't hear the music coming from the van. So, but you're not the only ones I heard it from. People there, some of the movement participants, there, let me know that and then of course Victoria, announced it as nicely as she could. To turn it down. I think that the police had recommended that she do that. I don't know what was going on in there. They were eventually allowed to leave, and then of course to great honking. Which when they left, like how great would that have been if 1776 had just allowed them to leave, didn't block them in, the rally's over, and as they were leaving, honked their horns. That's a statement that I think is fair enough, kind of like Big D directing the water towards the people throwing frozen eggs and paintballs that were, could have hit that man on the motorcycle and done some serious damage, and but he arched it so that it wouldn't blast them off of the bridge, but let them know that he was serious and that they needed to go, and they left. That seemed fair to me as well. But to surround people and antagonize, that could have gone very wrong, and that could have gone terribly wrong. Oh, that's great, Uncle Deuce. I'm so glad you had a good talk with Matthew. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to go and see what he was streaming. That's great. I'm not aware of any shots ever being fired. What are you talking about, Cynthia? Well, they certainly seem to have a mission, that's for sure. I don't know what particular group they were with, but they certainly seem to have a mission. I'm on the peaceful protest side. And that's what Santa stated that we are. That's what Santa stated that we would remain. And to agitate agitators isn't going to wind up remaining peaceful. Doesn't usually anyway. And we're very fortunate that everything ended out all right tonight. But if we're going in and we're letting everybody know, and we are convincing the authorities that we are a peaceful protesting group, if that little thing tonight had not gone well, who would have believed us? If I feel that it was unnecessary to behave in that manner after we just heard Santa and got excited about him, saying again that we are a peaceful protest, that no guns will be going in, that we will not be violent, and then we go and we surround a vehicle that we had managed to pretty much ignore all day under the request to not engage, and then they wind up getting surrounded and blocked from leaving, and having music blasted back at them, and also shouts back at them, and cameras going into their van, and to me, that's sending out the wrong message. So it's not about not wanting this movement to succeed. I do want it to succeed. I want it to succeed so bad that hurt me. I didn't go around this country and go broke and want to bring the truth about what was going on to everybody, and not want to undo the good that the People's Convoy did by streaming the horrible fallout of angry people that when we didn't even know exactly what had happened yet. We still don't know exactly what happened yet. Because I did not want to take away from the hope and the good things that it did do. I want our country to be the America that I grew up knowing it to be. A constitutional republic. I don't want them telling people that they have to go and get shots that people don't want to get, that they don't have much study about. I don't want people to get, I want people to have the choice. I want land of the free, home of the brave, land of the free. I want the freedom that I understood and was taught that this country was. I want fair elections, and of course I want a peaceful protest, every single peaceful protest to succeed in turning this nightmare that is happening in our country. I want it to be turned around. So whose side am I on? I'm on God's side. I want God to be back in the lead of this country, the way it was intended to be. I hope that answered your question, Carol. Oh, Uncle Deuce, I was a maniac today. God bless you, hon. I had the camera facing the wrong way. Gloria, oh no, she and I wound up laughing. It was so great. I was trying to do too many things is what happened. I'm sorry, I can't really get all the comments in. I'm kind of glancing over and keeping my eye on Anne's fan that I'm following here. Well, I was trying to get a whole lot of elderly people in some shade. I can tell you that. That sun was intense, and I think the order for the next day or two for Brian is to hydrate and rest. That was a big day for him. Probably for a lot of them. It might be a myth. Multitasking is a myth. I mean, really, it's like kind of logical that you really can only accomplish like one specific thing at a time. I mean, it doesn't have to be from beginning to finish, but like one actual action at a time. I don't know. Thank you for making me giggle. That's great. Uncle Deuce, you were talking to yourself. I know, I did see the, Gloria and I both saw it. You were like, okay, I'm going to go hop over to, for a little while. See you later. Oh no, it was too much. I had so many people coming at me from so many different directions. And then I fell through that it's not a stool, it's a table apparently. It's a camping table. And I thought it could be a stool too, because it seemed stupid for it not to be both. And I finally fell through it and landed on my keister hard. Everybody comes running over and they're like, do you need help? And I'm like, no, I need to go on a diet. Oh my gosh. Gloria fell over in her chair. But first, Yvonne tripped over the, he tripped over the concrete and she fell on her butt. And then, Gloria, her chair tipped over because she was reaching for her phone that she dropped, and then I fell through the stool, the camping table, and which we found out is not a stool. It's not anything now. It's worthless now. And then oh my gosh, the baby started to, the stroller started to tip over, but we were able to catch that, so the baby was fine. And then the everything kept blowing off the tables. It was really like, but just only in our little tent space it seemed like. It was really weird. It's like we were under attack. Oh no, are we coloring again? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Iggy. God bless you too. God bless you all. And I'm not saying everybody has to agree with me. I'm very aware that not everybody's going to agree with how I feel about how that was handled at the end of the day. I thought it was handled as best as possible up until that moment, but I'm very aware not everybody's going to agree. And I'm not necessarily going to, I'm just going to, I'm going to wait and see, you know, if God wants me to say anything else or not, you know. I'm following Joe and Ann right now, and, you know, Joe said, you know, Jesus wasn't always just a lamb, he was a lion too. And I said, we are not discussing this right now. I need time to process. He's like, but I love you. And I'm like, I love you too. So it's like, you know, no ill feelings. I just told him not to block that car, let him leave. That's all. But, you know, we're okay. Like I said, I'm not mad at any one person. I just didn't agree with what was being done. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. God is so good that it didn't turn into anything worse. You know, like violence or anything. Thank God for that. I'm just so grateful. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Uncle Deuce bought 10 Hot Wheels today. Oh, only 7. Good for you. Throw it out the worst case scenario and then make it sound really much better because it was only 7 and not 10. I love it. Are you going to leave them the way they are, or are you going to paint them like our boys did out in California? Right. I understand what he was saying, you know, but be a lion if you want to, but do it when there aren't any children around. You know, that's pretty much how I feel about it. And you know, maybe when I'm not around too, that'd be nice. Just don't have to, you know. Yes, oh my gosh, God is amazing. God has been just so amazing this week. Oh my gosh, and always, but you know, it's been good. I started feeling like I was just not making the time to get into you know, my reading like I was in the Word, and the past 2 weeks that I wasn't at camp, you know, with the movement as much as I had been, you know, I was able to get into the Word some, and I got back into John, and it's just like, it feels so good to be reading again. I still have a lot to learn. Lead out with the worst and come in with my values. Yes. Oh my goodness. All day, every day. Oh, the Lord is good to me. We need some Johnny Appleseed. Oh, the Lord is good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need, the sun and the rain and the apple seed. The Lord is good to me. Oh, y'all, I feel so much better. Thank you. No, you didn't. You didn't do it, Iggy. You're fine. Nobody has to go to the way back tonight unless they want to. But if Uncle Deuce decides to go back there, somebody bring him some white crayons. Do you make them? You make Hot Wheels, Uncle Deuce? Oh boy, we're on a big hill. Where are they taking us? Actually, Joe's in the lead. Oh no. I'm eating these cookies again. There goes the light doing that funky stuff. Yeah, it was funny. I wanted to be interacting with y'all today, but I had a gathering, just a really nice eclectic group of people. A bunch of characters, making new friends. Uncle Jack, when it does that. Maybe they hate me. Oh! Peaceful protest. Agitation. Did it work? To get to 1,000 today, but I'm wondering if I probably did. I don't know. Maybe I did because people came on there because I couldn't believe how bad they were. Just for today, though. Strobe light, strobe light. Like a disco ball. I love disco dancing. That's what I was raised with. I mean, I was raised to... But I love disco dancing because my parents love disco dancing. So my sister and I got to learn how to disco dance. Oh, that's cool. I think that's more than I had yesterday. That's great. More than we had, Matthew and I. I'm really glad you guys had a good conversation, Uncle Deuce. That's cool. Actually, I should have let him know that we had mods, but he kind of left it to me. Not really. Either. He's been learning as we go. He just understands it more than I do. Uh-oh, strobe light, strobe light. I am authentically the worst streamer ever today. I love it. God bless you. Thank you. But just for today, Uncle Deuce. The fact that I put it in there backwards, like not once, but I think 3 times, that kills me. Oh my gosh. Just, it was like scattered, covered, and smothered day. Thank you for your honesty. That's awesome. Gloria, she'll enjoy that when I tell her. We were laughing, oh my gosh, because it was just like, it was too unbelievable. It was just like, it was that chaotic. It was just really almost unbelievable. I think we're all going to look back on today and laugh. I'm sure I did cut you off at some point. I mean, it was like burning out too. Like, oh my gosh, trying to get it out of the. I got more elderly people out of the sun than I did my equipment or me. I can tell you that. So I guess the right thing won out and got the shade, which is the elderly people. Thank God. Yes, that was really cool. I got your hug. I tried to tell you, but I think you had already given up on me and gone to another stream by that point.